What's up, guys? We're back with a brand new video. First of all, I want to apologize for the lack of videos recently. I've had a lot going on. I had finals for college, that leading up to my recent graduation. I caught up in a lot of stuff, but I'm pretty far back on videos right now. I've seen a couple movies, but I haven't made videos. So we got a couple videos coming soon for those. Stay tuned for that. This time we've got Pet Semetary. All right, first thing I want to say about this one, if you haven't seen the last one, I recommend you definitely go do that first. It's not like they lead into each other. It's just kind of an opinion-based kind of thing. Some people chose not to go see the old one and came to go see this one, so they really have nothing to compare it to. I've seen both, so honestly, I think this new one probably should have stayed buried. I feel like the old movie died, they buried it in the Pet Semetary, and now it came back worse. I definitely think this movie should stay dead. Bury it normal, not in the Pet Semetary itself. First of all, about this movie, I feel like they try to show way too much early on, which you start to see where they start losing their budget, which I kind of don't know what they spent it on first, because the CGI in this movie was a little, not gonna say it was the best, but back when CGI was first invented, this would have been kick-ass stuff, man. But nowadays, this is pretty ass, to be honest. I don't know what they invested their budget in. Maybe they've got I've seen two of these actors in other things before, I think. I can't recall, it's been a while. See, this is why I should stay on top of my videos. It's been a while since I've seen the movie. Now I'm paying for it. But maybe makeup, I don't know, a couple explosions. CGI was ass though. So yeah, there was two main scenes where you can tell where they're trying to use CGI. One, early on in the movie, when the older man's trying to show the father of the Pet Semetary when they're gonna go bury the cat, and it looked like a movie play kind of thing, like a high school movie play, not a better staged college performance, but like a high school play where you got two kind of slim rocks leading up to a staircase and fog around it because they can't afford anything else. That's literally what it looked like. Go watch the movie yourself. Let me know what you think on that, because that's what I definitely remember it as. It looked like a high school play. And I was like, what is happening? We are 30 minutes into this movie and this is what it already looks like. So there was that scene. The other scene where they used high CGI, there was like a big wreck. And I feel like to a point, you don't have to show 50% of what they did, because it would have looked normal. Everybody would have known what would happen either way if you showed the next 3 seconds or not. But they added another 3 to 5 second CGI take, which was really stupid looking, worse than the first high school play looking scene. This just looks so terrible. I honestly started laughing. It was a huge joke. I was like, you could have just left that out and it would have been fine. It would have been better. So that's what I thought about the CGI in this movie. Was pretty bad. Go watch it yourself. Let me know what you think of that. Another thing, the script. I didn't have a problem with script. Script was pretty solid, but the mother in this movie was, she definitely suffered from like a PTSD kind of thing, and we would go back to when she was young to kind of just see what happened, what's traumatizing her. But even as an adult, she still has these flashbacks and whatnot. But she has the nerve to keep asking the father, "Are you okay? You seemed worried." From the beginning of the movie, he's a rock. He's rock solid. He keeps the family together. And she's breaking down, but she keeps asking him if he's okay because he looks like he's worried or something like that. This is before anything even happens in this movie, and she's continuing that. Maybe she's hoping for like, hey, how was your day at work? Oh, mine was good. How was yours? Kind of thing, where he responds back. But yeah, we don't get that. Maybe she was hoping for that. Straight away, she didn't get that. I want to talk about the mother's PTSD flashbacks, which probably the best part of this movie, the scariest part for sure. So we go back, and the actress, the young lady who plays her as a child, I kid you not, looks like a mini Miss Frizzle. Had the hair and everything. If she had on a wacky dress and a lizard, I would have been 100% sold. I would imagine she drove a bus at 12 years old. But to me, it was just really funny, the comparison. But it made her traumatic event that much scarier to me, because they had me just, oh, this is Miss Frizzle. Holy shit! What was that? That's what that scene, that, kid you not, was the scariest part of the movie. The next thing, I believe that they spent way too long explaining what happens in the first half of the movie, and then the ending is just so wrapped up quickly, rushed, and it just ended up being dull. You could have done a short kind of explanation of how Pet Semetary works, little lead up to what happens to kind of give you the end, but that would leave you with that much more of anticipation to the end. I feel like that would have made it so much better. They just left it off too short, and it just felt quick and it didn't do anything for you. It was like, oh, those last 10 minutes were pretty quick. Okay. I guess the movie's over now. I guess we're leaving. I forgot my popcorn. But yeah, it just felt super quick towards that end. I was like, oh, okay, that's it. I want to talk about the twist ending that the movie had. If you really dedicated at this point to go see the movie still without any spoilers, I'll leave a time somewhere so you can skip to, so we just skip the conversation. Pause the video and go there now. So the twist ending within those last 10 minutes of the ending or whatever, if you want to call it a twist ending, I feel like there was only 2 people that didn't see it coming, one of them being my girlfriend. You see it coming a mile away, and yet, oh my god, oh my god, I can't believe that happened. I don't know how you couldn't see it coming. One of the easiest things ever. You buried mom, you're fighting a child that weighs less than 50 pounds and you're struggling. You should be able to punt her 20 yards. What are you doing? I know she's your daughter and all, but you've set in your head that she's a murderer and not the same. That's not your daughter. You've said it yourself. It's not like he's struggling emotionally to do what he's doing. It just looks physical. Maybe if they made him look like emotionally distressed, like what he was doing, it's like, oh, that's my daughter. This is harder than anything for me. But he's not. It just looks physical. And then when he finally, I got you. Oh, you've been fighting for 30 minutes. Of course the mom's gonna be done by now. Who knows how long she was buried before you even got to your daughter? Of course. Now they live as a zombie family or whatever. Anyways, I don't get it. I just feel like they gave you this much ending to where you really couldn't do much. So that's what they came up with. Alright guys, we're done with spoiler talk. Y'all can come back. We're spoiler free now. Couple things I want to mention about people and movie theater in general. People, let me get, this is a heart-to-heart here. Don't bring 5-year-olds and younger to a horror movie. Please. Don't bring babies. Don't bring children. Don't bring them. Tired of children crying during these movies. Stop. Please. So now that we got that out of the way, also, one more thing I kind of just want to discuss. Studio Movie Grill. You better clean it up, man. I get that your servers, you kind of a restaurant kind of thing, but I honestly thought I got the worst seats in the history of movies. I got the edge seat in the middle row where everybody walks through. So I believe, honestly, I feel like I don't want to be mean and say only hire small people, but there was a big man that walked across me during one of these jump scare scenes. I was a little upset about that. I kind of just don't like Studio Movie Grill in general, but I go because y'all have good price tickets. Alright guys, so what do I give Pet Semetary for rating? 5 out of 10. It was okay for a certain amount of time. It definitely lost me as well. It was a mixture of stuff going on. I don't know if it's all on the movie. Maybe it's people walk in front of me during jump scares. Maybe it's 3 different parents bringing in babies in and them exiting crying because it's a scary movie. Maybe it was a mix of everything, but that's my review on the movie. Alright guys, so if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button for new upcoming movie reviews. I got a bunch coming up. I've seen them, got them in the notebook. But yeah, stay tuned for those, and I'll catch y'all guys next time. Peace!